Hello, people of the Syndicate. My name is Jeremy.
And mine is Kevin.
And today our first topic is from a viewer, FizzyMojo_. He or she says, do another one, but the unknown possibilities of the universe, which is difficult to know since it's unknown.
It's by definition unknown. Come on, Fizzy Mojo, we're not that smart.
And how fucking awesome sharks are, just a suggestion.
Personally, I'm always scared that a shark is going to creep up behind me in my sleep and bite off my hair. It's scary. I mean, have you seen those big chompers?
Big chompers.
They're monumental slice and dicers. Scary. They're gonna shredding you to pieces. I don't know if any of you have ever seen a picture of a hammerhead shark, but I promise you, if you haven't, you won't want to. It looks like someone took a piece of clay and smashed it out with their fist and said, good enough, fried it in a kiln and threw it in the water.
You say fried it in a kiln?
Yes.
Yeah, hammerhead shark does look fried. Just pour some oil in your kiln, you know.
Pour some oil on your shark meat.
Your shark clay.
It's not a fun photo, and it's not something you'll want to see. It looks like someone, no, not someone, a kindergartner, decided to just stick googly eyes on either side, too. Our next topic is my pet raccoon, Mr. wait for it, Croggldy Gilgamesh.
And we will put the name up on screen in case you don't know how to spell it.
The most sumptuous raccoon you'll ever see. I am advertising for anyone to lick him for upwards of $3.2 million a piece. It's a great deal.
And really, it's such an honor.
I mean, his fur is so silky and he plagues my thoughts at night, and I can never not think about Mr. Gilgamesh. Right now, I'm back in track.
In case you cannot afford the low price of $3 million, we will also have the availability to smell him.
Just for you, 500,000. That's as low as I can go, though. I'm running a business here. There's only so much Croggledy to go around.
And of course, you can look at him.
For you guys, for our loyal fans, I believe
50,000.
Yeah, Jeremy and I can only cut it down to 50,000. That's 1/6 of the initial price. That's quite a deal. Sure, you don't get the silky smooth texture of his fur, but I mean, you get to
on
look
your
at
tongue.
Come on, people, he tastes like strawberries. You have to taste Mr. Gilgamesh. For all you loyal fans who are wondering what just happened, I am eating Jeremy. Again. His hands are very tasty. They taste like fermented strawberries.
Speaking of, the other day, one of my friends had some strawberries, and the first thing they did with them was take it out of their lunchbox
and punctually destroy them.
Like, punching them over and over again, and was like, hey, do you want these? And I was like,
Rocky training.
Shit, and I just responded with, sure, why not? So I put it in my water bottle that was empty, brought it home, and completely forgot about it over the weekend to open my backpack and find my backpack smelling like fermented strawberries and just basically wine, which was not good.
I don't know. I mean, if you just drink your backpack after that, that'd be pretty good. Okay, live podcast. We're gonna melt down Jeremy's backpack and we're gonna sip it one by one by two, and we'll offer it up to sell for 10,000, 20,000.
What's she done?
I have slapped our entire viewer base. Hey Google.
Hey Google. Hey Google, make me a sandwich.
I must warn you, it's not a reversible spell, but I'll try. You're a sandwich.
Oh, whoa! Freaking sandwich.
Jeremy,
What?
you're a sandwich. Nom 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 nom
No,
nom
no, no.
nom nom nom. Okay, for all of you, those of you wondering, I have just absorbed Jeremy, and I shall now be leading the podcast alone. I know it's sad, But we have to move on in these dark times. And I believe that you can help me get through this.
Help.
That might have been the residual soul of Jeremy. Do not be alarmed. This always happens when I eat people's souls.
He didn't chew well enough.
It's not going down easy. I'm just gonna drink some backpack wine to help wash Jeremy down.
See, without me, the commentary would just go downhill.
I eventually degenerate into blubbering and sadness and just talking to Ditto Raichu. I swear he's fucking sick. Where you fucking go?
I moved from outside.
Thank you. Moving right along. Our next topic is the Minotaur of Greece. The Minotaur is an interesting tale that is not usually told in its entirety. So basically, we start out on Crete with a guy named Minos, and he's a king, and he's a prick. So he says, "Pulls, can I have a white bull to Poseidon?" And Poseidon's like, "Okay, sure, bro."
Wait. Before you continue. White bull. I'll show a picture.
Personally, I prefer Red Bull, but go ahead.
I thought at first, when he was first telling me the story, for the idea for the podcast,
White bitch.
I thought it was a bull. Like, I'll show a picture up on the screen. A white bull. And I was just confused how one would sacrifice that to the god of the sea,
Poseidon.
a bull.
He's got to contain all that water somehow, Jeremy. Puts it in a bunch of bowls, which he then sends off to Hades, and he's actually put mines in those bowls, so they just blow up and they get Hades all wet, and it's the greatest joke ever.
Anyway.
So, the tale starts with Minos. He says, "Okay, I pinky promise that I will immediately sacrifice this white bull to you again." And Poseidon's like, "Okay, cool, bro. Here you go." And then Minos is like, "Lol, no," and he keeps the bull for himself. And then Poseidon is just like, "What the fuck? Why have you not sacrificed me the wolf bull?" And then he makes Minos' wife fall in love with the bull and fuck it. I think is the best way I can put that. Hashtag Greek bestiality. Anyway.
Didn't know they had fairies all the way back in Greece.
There have always been furries.
And with furries, the Romans, the weeaboos of that time, who copied Greece. Yeah, the weeaboos of that time, I'm sure also fucked bulls.
Of course.
Of course.
Romans were the initial weavers. They all had lead poisoning, so they're like, "Oh, what is this fucking piece of tenderloin?" And they were actually just staring at their foot. So, Minos' wife bore a child with the bull and named it Starry-Eyed.
For a second, I thought you were going to say Boruto, and I was like, this is interesting. I'm intrigued.
And that's how we got Naruto.
So Boruto came first?
Which came first, the Naruto or the Boruto? One of the greatest philosophical questions of our time.
Isn't Boruto, I've never seen it, but isn't Boruto Naruto's son?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So, Minos' wife bears the child of the white bull, and they name this white bull Starry-Eyed in reference to it will eventually become a constellation. So, Minos was like,
Wait, they knew that? They were just gonna make it a group of stars?
Everyone knew it, but it was like politically unacceptable to say it out loud.
We are free in this country of America.
Of Minos. This country of Minos, oh great one. Okay, so Minos was like, "Ew, what the fuck is this thing that just popped out of my wife?" So, I mean, can you imagine? It had the head of a bull. Ugh, imagine having that travel through your birth canal. So anyway,
Okay.
you have GIF?
You have friend?
You have friend. So,
Anyway.
get off me, knave. So Minos has these two carpenters and architects, Daedalus and Icarus, who you'll know from the myth of the wax wings. He had
I'm sure you mean Daedalus and Monolith.
Of course. So he has them, as they build a labyrinth under. Stop that! Thou shalt not underestimate my grammar.
And then again, mine grammar.
I mine grammar out of the ground. So he has Daedalus and Momulus build
Icarus.
Shush. They build a labyrinth underground. I hate you.
Okay,
They build a labyrinth under the island.
they.
How
Okay.
have thou survived this long? Anyway, so they build a labyrinth underground to house the beast.
Sure about that.
And every month he would send 7 boys and 7 girls to die by the Minotaur's hand.
And 7 both.
Yeah, 7 bi people too. Yeah, they had those.
Don't you judge?
Bigoted prick. So he sends all manners of genders down to die from the Minotaur. Eventually, Theseus, the Athenian, comes to Crete as an emissary.
A thesis the Athenian.
Thesis statement. My Theseus statement. And Theseus has befriended the princess of Crete, who lends Theseus a string so that he might find his way out of the labyrinth should he survive the encounter with the Minotaur. And wouldn't you know it, Theseus survives his encounter with the Minotaur, just like saying "Halal no" and he kills the thing. My Repa Minotaur.
Minotaur. XD. Ooh.
Anyway, Minotaur would translate to English roughly as Bull of Minos, in case anyone was wondering. But so Theseus survives, and I think that Minos gets dethroned since he sent like fucking
The throne.
desperate.
You've been dethroned.
So he got deposed and presumably guillotined, ignoring what Jeremy said. And all's well that ends well, right? One bullfucking and about 10,000 deaths.
Boys, girls, and both.
Have fun sleeping tonight, kids.
So, our next topic of the day is, tonight, is Bongo Cat.
The meme. The legend himself, Bongo's Lapadoo Cat. That's his full name. Bongo Cat. He is born out of necessity, I'll say.
Wait, here's one on iFunny.
iFunny, the best meme format.
Bongo Cat. Let's look at other ones. Dude, Ocean Man. He's awesome.
I'm sorry, I can't stop him, he's too powerful. Everyone knows that Jeremy's power comes from his Ocean Man, though, so.
Dude, Ocean Man is awesome. Dude, Nyan Cat. Bongo Cat. Nyan Cat.
For all those of you who are out of the loop, Bongo Cat is just a white cat with paws sticking over a table or presumably some sort of edge. Jeremy,
And Bongos.
pull that shit out of here.
But it's Kirby. Kirby Superstar. Or Bongo Cat Superstar.
Yeah, Bongo Superstar. They can't even see the visual card.
Sorry.
Bongo Cat is not a new meme by any means, but it is still fresh in the minds of iFunniers, Tumblers, and
us.
Oh, and for all those of you who are out of the loop, find Jeremy's account at Syndicate of Internet Insanity.
Because
Oh,
our
iFunny.
normal name couldn't fit.
God dang it, iFunny. I know you can do better.
You literally needed one more letter space. Could have fit in 4.
And you can find mine at Syndicevin on iFunny. And if you don't have iFunny, what are you doing with your life besides
right.
productive things?
Okay, we're good.
We almost died because, as our loyal fans will know, as soon as the recording stops, we cease to exist until the next one. That's how physics works. We just kind of disappear, and we appear again on a computer, because you don't notice us. We don't exist. It's like the tree falling down in the forest. Okay, well, even though Bongo Cat hasn't burned out for the internet, it seems to have burned out for us. Our final topic for the night will be the Yellow, or as I lovingly call it, Piss River in China.
Where is
So, the name is what it says. It's a yellow river in China. It was an important part for the development of Chinese civilization. and it's all piss. I mean, look up a photo of the Yellow River. I'm sure Jeremy will put one up in post, but
Yep.
it looks like piss. Like, it legit looks like piss. It's just yellow from head to finish. It's just not normal. People take water from that, they drink it, and they grow their crops off it. It's like, I don't want my rice flooded in piss water.
Have you tried it yet? Have you tried it before?
Piss water gives you rice.
Anyone have any rice we can piss in?
I will reimburse you
For all that rice.
1 Jolteon for every grain of rice.
1 pineapple, because pineapple is currency now. If you want to know where that reference comes from, go to
If you don't
ifunny.com.
already know, we need to talk.
On Syndicate of Internet Insanity, because I can't spell. Syndicate of Internet Insanity. Okay, look up that. I'll type it up on the screen. Look up that on ifunny.com or get the app, and
Just get the app. I promise you won't regret it.
You'll find the reference to the pineapple that's currency now. So,
Moving right along.
subscribe to the YouTube channel and wait when you tell.
Subscribe to everything. Subscribe to all the things.
Subscribe to memes.
Your patronage is what keeps us alive. Well, I think
Your
that'll...
Patronuses.
Okay, I think this will punctuate the syndicate meeting. Syndicate dismissed.